కనెక్షన్లో ఉన్నా.
మీకు ఏమన్నా కానీ నేను దీంట్లో ఉన్నా. నాకు ఈ కనెక్షన్స్ డ్యూటీలో ఉన్నాడు.
హలో సార్, ఇప్పుడు చూడండి, నాకు చెప్పిన స్వాతి లేదు, శివన లేదు, నగర్ ఇక్కడ ఉన్నాడు, మీరు ఇక్కడ ఉన్నారు, చిన్న ఉన్నాడు, ఇంకెవరున్నాడు చెప్పండి, మధులు. అదే సార్, మధ్యాహ్నం వాళ్ళని అంటే పిలుచుకోండి సార్, అయిపోతుంది. కాదబ్బా, ఎగ్జామ్ ఇస్తున్నాడంట మీకోసమే. పంపి అంటాడు డిపార్ట్మెంట్ నుంచి. నేనేం చెప్పిన ఫ్యాకల్టీ మళ్ళీ కొత్త పంపించారు ఎందుకు, మధ్యాహ్నం డ్యూటీ
ఈడ డిపార్ట్మెంట్ లో
యూట్యూబ్ వచ్చిందా? అవుతున్నాయి చాలా చూస్తున్నాను. మెసేజ్ నాకేం కనపడదు ఇప్పుడు, ఎందుకంటే నేను ఇప్పుడు జాయిన్ అయ్యాను కదా. కరెక్ట్గా శ్రీకాంత్ ఫోన్ చేసినాడు. సరే ఉన్నాను, రెడీ ఉన్నారా? ఓకే సార్, ఓకే, థ్యాంక్ యూ. అవునా, అవునవును.
స్ట్రీమింగ్ గేమింగ్ అంతా చూసేసాను.
అయ్యో, మీరు కాంటాక్ట్ 10 minutes షేర్ చేయండి, నో ప్రాబ్లం.
ఇవన్నీ అవసరం లేదు కదా సైజ్.
అవి పోవు,
అదే
ఎందుకు?
అవి పోవు. నేను అదైతే దానికోసం చూస్తాను. అది పార్టిసిపెంట్స్ అంతా అట్లే ఉంటుంది.
అవునవును,
ఏం చేసినా అది
మీరు బ్రేక్ఫాస్ట్ చేసే జాయిన్ అవ్వండి, ప్రాబ్లం లేదు.
రన్నింగ్
అన్ని వీటిలో ఉన్నాయి కానీ వాయిస్ వినపడుతుంది.
ఇప్పుడు బాగుంది కదా, కొద్దిసేపు వస్తుంది, నాకు అర్థం కాదు.
నిన్న కూడా యూట్యూబ్లో రీసౌండ్ వస్తాను.
ఇది మ్యూట్ ఉంది.
నేను మూలకు పోతాను, అది బెస్ట్ కదా ఊరికి. నేను మూలకు పోతే బెటర్.
క్లోజ్ చేయాలి.
నాయన ఒకసారి
తీసుకుంటాను.
Good morning, sir. Murli, sir.
Sir, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Sir, can we wait 5
Yeah,
minutes?
we'll wait, sir. No issue. Time is there.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Dear participants, the FTP will begin in 2 minutes. So please be patient.
Sir, hello.
Hello, sir.
Sir, shall we start the session?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Fine, sir. We'll start.
Okay. Good morning, dear participants. Today is the last day of the 5-day online national level faculty development program on tools for research excellence conducted by the Department of CSC and allied branches, Anantalakshmi Institute of Technology and Sciences, Anantapuram. So we are happy that we have successfully reaching the final day of the session, and also I hope that all these 4 days the participants has gained a good research knowledge from the sessions, and I hope so this day also you will learn more about various tools which will help you in doing your research. So today is an mixture of two sessions. One will be by Dr. J. Somashekar Garu, Professor, Department of CSC, Jain Deemed to be University, Bangalore. And the second session will be mine. That means by Dr. Murlidhar Kurni from the host institution. So the first session timing will be from now to 11:45 around. After that, the second session will commence. So without any delay, I welcome all the participants and specifically the resource person for today, Dr. J. Somashekar Garu. Sir, welcome. Good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. So please carry forward
Yeah.
with your session.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Hope my slides are visible, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So good morning to all the participants. So first of all, sorry for the inconvenience caused during my yesterday's session. So that is an unexpected issue. So whatever it may be happened. So now we'll try to continue the yesterday's session. So yesterday I have explained the issues what I have faced during my PhD, and also while submitting funding proposal to the research agencies like DST, CSIR, UGC, AICT, etc. What are the issues we are facing? That issues I have explained clearly with some of the screenshots also, and how it is correlated to the AI tools, that also I have explained. So AI tools will help to empower the research. Based on that, we'll try to publish papers within short span of time. At the same time, we'll try to minimize the plagiarism. We can make the manuscript within short span of time instead of spending a lot of time for even thesis, even abstract, even highlights of the thesis or maybe manuscript. Like that, we have so many things we have discussed in yesterday's session. So after that, because of some technical issue, discontinued, and of course after that I have joined, but anyhow, that end of the session, no, it's not possible to continue. So I'll try to continue yesterday's session. So just I will skip these slides. This we already discussed. No need to explain once again. research project cycle, all those things. I even Ascend also have explained yesterday that I will skip this one. Yeah. So this rightful tool I have explained. So how to log in, or you can install also. You can add in for our MS Word also. That also I'll explain. I have explained, I think, one feature that is called how to. Here, these are the features. I'll try to briefly explain. After that, we'll move to the other tools also. So these are the tools supported by Rightful. This is one of the best tool for this making manuscript or maybe submitting research proposals for making the document. So here we have to go to the title generator. Just if we click, we can generate the title based on the content what we are going to provide. Suppose if I take from introduction to conclusion, I have a manuscript, let us assume. So even including let us assume abstract, if I provide, then you will get title, suitable title to the data what we have provided. Just we have to copy paste that one. And abstract generated, suppose we have introduction to conclusion including results. If I copy pasted here, so obviously you will get the abstract. So based on that, we can conclude that one. And some of the other tools also we have there. I try to generate abstract, but what happens if some images or maybe some equations are included in the data, that means manuscript. So I got some errors. But when you come to the Rightful, even though some of the images or equations are incorporated in the manuscript, if you copy paste also, there is no issue. It will generate the abstract, and it is very, very powerful. Suppose if you are not happy with the abstract generated by that Rightful, again try to go for one more iteration or one more iteration. Based on that, we'll try to get one. So these two we have discussed, I hope, yesterday. And paraphrase or paraphrasing or paraphraser. So this is very, very important to minimize the plagiarism. At the same time, we can rephrase or we can rewrite the content what we are giving input. So in general, I already told you when I was pursuing PhD, so I used to face the English grammatical mistake comments. And now also most of the time we'll receive that is the first comment, your English should be improved, or so many grammatical mistakes, because the most of the reviewers are for English native speakers like USA, UK, Australia, etc. So maybe they are expecting little bit high five English. So because of that reason, that type of comments we are receiving in general, I'm talking. So if for such type of comments, we'll try to minimize by using this future of this Rightful. Just we can click this paraphraser. I will show examples also through demo, and based on that, we'll try to minimize the plagiarism, as well as the content should be clear and concise, and anyone can understand without any grammatical mistake. That is the advantage of this one. And academizer, so this is one more feature of this Rightful. By using that, we can make the any sentence in academic way, like academically how we are requesting something to the principal or HOD, or maybe how to make in detail about some statement in terms of academic side. I'm talking, not like a high-fi research or industry, etc. For that, we can go for academizer. And GPT detector. So if we copy pasted any AI content, so it will detect so how much percentage. This is not like plagiarism. This is the detecting of AI content. Suppose if I copy pasted something from the ChatGPT or maybe some other tools like Genie AI, so that is one of the best tool. Of course, that is sometimes better than ChatGPT. That I'll try to explain today if time permits. So if you have that such type of contents, if you copy paste here, then it will generate how much percentage of AI content we are using for the document. So in that case, we'll try to minimize that. So these are the main features. So most of the manuscripts or most of the researchers can use this Rightful. It's very, very useful, and you can use directly web page, or you can add in for the Word document, so that you will see that Rightful icon in the home page of your Word. That means home tab of your Word, and you can utilize at any time. Not only for research, in general, we used to write request letters or maybe some messages we are posting to the students. That messages should be some professional. So sometimes we are hurry berry, will type something, we'll post. Students also will feel like what is this language, what sir or professor posted, like they should not feel like that. So that's why if you use this type of things, AI tools also, the English is very clear and very concise and very clear to understand. Students also will feel, oh, it's very good English, our professors also very good standard, like that they will also feel. Otherwise, if you post like friends messages, it's not good. So such type of things also we can utilize this type of tools also. And this one I already told you for abstract generator. So here this is the, just you can click this abstract generator. Just you can copy paste complete introduction to conclusion, then click this generate abstract. It will generate the abstract. Here you can see leukemia is some medical imaging journal paper. My paper roll I have pasted here, entire manuscript. I got the abstract here. So now abstract copied, just I have pasted here. This is finally this is my abstract based on the content what I have provided for the tool or maybe future of Brightful. And finally, really 98% of the abstract is really good, except one or two small minor. Obviously, finally we require manual interruption also, because blindly don't take this abstract, copy paste your manuscript. Just you can read once again. Maybe if any small mistakes you try to rectify, because don't rely on this AI tools 100%. We require, it will help to us maximum, but still we'll try to interfere and we'll try to rectify, because while copy pasted this abstract, what happened for me, I am telling my experience. Instead of in F1 F2, I repeated it shown 2 times in F1 and F2, like that. That means F2 is repeated 2 times. So this is F2. So these are the measures. So it repeated 2 times. That means one I have removed, then I copy pasted. This type of minor issues only, not major issues. So that's why we require some manual observation also. Based on that, we'll try to rectify that type of. Finally, when you see the English grammatical mistakes, we can't find it. It's very, very really looks good. Even for us also, it's very difficult to write such a very high-fi English also. Finally, abstract generated based on the content what I have provided to the future of the Brightful tool. And here I'll try to generate the title. So here you can click the title generator. So here you can copy paste the abstract. Based on that, it will generate the title. So here, let us assume I have copy pasted the abstract generated by the same tool, or maybe any abstract. If you have, you can copy paste here and just click the generate title. Here you can see generate title option. These tools are very, very basic. No need to go for very no need to require any technical knowledge or anything. Just even if you give to 10th class student or maybe any other students also, if you give this demo, they can do easily, but they don't know what is abstract methodology, all those things. But in general, I'm talking anyone can do, irrespective of program. So I already told, these are all belongs to generic, not like specific to computer science or maybe IT or SC, like that. So this is generic. Any program or any department can utilize these tools for making the manuscript for better acceptance ratio or within short term. So just you can click this generate title. So whatever abstract, this abstract already generated by the Brightful tool, and same abstract I have copy pasted here. Just you click the generate title, and I got this title. Of course, this is suitable title: microscopy imaging of leukemia parasites for assisted diagnosis. But still I'm not happy, because some of the keywords are missing. That is called enumeration or counting of cells, all those things. Then what I have done, again, one more iteration I have done. So just we have studied in lower methods, we have studied for finding the root of a given equation. So first we used to find one iteration, and second iteration, third iteration, like that. We used to calculate more number of iterations until you will get the accurate root of the given equation. Same thing here also, by using this concept. Even we have numerical methods, these things. And just you can click generate title. Why we have to click once again generate title? So because the title what generated by the tool, I'm not happy. That's why I generated once again. I got this title. So here some keywords are included. Previous title, entropy based, these things are not included. Some keywords are included. Still one more keyword is missing, that is called enumeration. That is the main objective of my manuscript. So that's why what I have once again generate title. I got enumerating leukemia parasites in microscopy blood images for aiding diagnosis. I'm expecting this keyword actually. So that's why I already told you, don't rely on 100% on AI tools. So you have also some idea about your manuscript, because you are the ultimately king for your manuscript. So that's why AI tools will suggest, or AI tools will assist you. But if you are not happy, we'll try to use that once again, or maybe other tool. If any suitable tool is there, based on that we can go for generation of the title. Here enumerating, this is the thing what I'm expecting from the abstract or maybe manuscript. So finally title generated, and I'm happy with this title. So finally, so this is a perfect title for my manuscript. So then we can go for title for the manuscript. So I already told you in yesterday's session also, I used to write even 5 to 7 titles for each manuscript. Finally I used to decide this is the best one, but not that much time not required here. So just you can use maximum, it will take 5 minutes. We can make better title and without any grammatical mistake, and it is perfect title for the manuscript. So whatever input we have provided to the future of the Brightful tool. Hope it's clear. So within seconds or within minutes only, we are making all those things. We are not spending huge time also. And one more very important tool, feature of the tool Writeful, that is called paraphrasing tool or maybe paraphrase tool. This is very important, especially when you are trying to write the research article in efficient way or efficient English. Then we can go for this paraphrasing tool, because I already told you. So I used to correct English, including my thesis for some third persons or some what services, like elsewhere also we have English editing service, Springer also we have English editing service, even Manuscript Edit also there for English editing service. So many services we have. I used to take SCA edit service, science edit service from them. I used to pay money. Even my thesis also I have paid around 6,000 for editing my thesis, entire thesis, because of course everything is fine, but some of the things are missing, because I already told we are not native English speakers. So obviously technically maybe we sounds good, but when you come to the English, grammatical mistakes are there obviously. So instead of spending that much money or wasting time, all those things, we can go for this type of tools. So by using the paraphrasing tool under Writeful, so we can try to minimize the English corrections. At the same time, mainly we can avoid the plagiarism. So because we can generate so many sentences for the same input sentence. So whichever sentence will give less plagiarism, that also we can consider. But the meaning is same. So whatever number of sentences or whatever number of paragraph generated by this tool, so the meaning is same, but the sentence formation or English in maybe high level or low level or medium level, so depends on the nature of that, it will generate automatically. This is one of the best tool under Writeful, or one of the best feature under Writeful. Based on that, we'll try to rephrase the sentences whatever we are providing input to this feature or tool of Writeful. But we can avoid the plagiarism also. So let me take one small demo. So once again I'm telling, because I can't open these tools and giving demo, that's why already these demos done. That's why I have taken screenshot, just I'm showing, so that we can cover more concepts. That's why I'm doing this like this. So just you can click this paraphraser. So this is a free of cost only. This tool is free of cost, no need to pay money also. Whatever features providing by this tool without paying money, without going for premium, so that is sufficient for our research. So here just you can click paraphraser. So just you can enter the sentence, whatever sentence, if you want to go for paraphrasing by using the tool. So just I have entered something. So here something abstract or maybe introduction I have entered here. So after entering introduction, we have option. We can go for minor changes, or maybe you can go for a little bit medium changes, or maybe I5 changes. So most changes of the given sentence. Then we can click any one of the button. So let us assume if I click medium, then it will generate like this. So you can see highlighted changes are in some other color, not like general sentences. So here these highlighted things, that means highlighted means here these are the things corrected by this tool. So if we take first line, image processing technologies have contributed to improving, something is modified here. So that's why we got this yellow color, and improving something. So many things are changed, and based on that we'll minimize the plagiarism. At the same time, sentence formations also, it's very good and readable by the native English speakers. We can understand, that's not a problem. But I'm telling when I'm talking about reviewers, or when you are submitting proposal to the funding agencies, English should be good, then only they'll move forward to the further step. Otherwise EIC, that means editor-in-chief only, will reject in the initial stage. Based on that, again we have to look for alternative journal. So that's the problem. So because of that reason, wasting time also, and we will lose sometimes confidence also. If 1 or 2 times rejected by the editor-in-chief in initial stage only, then we will lose the confidence. So because of that reason, before that we'll take in care these type of issues. Based on that, if we submit manuscript, then obviously it will pass the initial stage, then it will go to the reviewers. After that, if any technical issues, tools won't do anything, that we have to take care. But other things, these tools will assist to the researchers or maybe students. So even we can click go IE, maybe you will get still more changes, and maybe that is also good. So depends on your convenience. What you in general you try to do, first you can try to click low, and you can see the formation. If you are happy, then leave it. Otherwise, if you click go, if you can go for medium, or if you are not happy, you can go for high. So based on that, we'll try to rephrase the sentences what we have entered in through this tool. Based on that, we'll try to make better English, and no grammatical mistakes, and plagiarism also we can avoid, or we can minimize. And that is the paraphraser or paraphrasing tool. And we have one more tool that is called GPT detector. So this is useful for whenever if you copy paste some content from the AI tools like ChatGPT, etc., that it will detect is there any content copied from the AI tools. So let us assume just you can enter the copy paste something. I have copy pasted some content here. Let us assume applications of machine learning. Then I got 2% likely this comes from the ChatGPT. Even the name also displayed came from ChatGPT 3 or 4 like that. So maybe it's not a huge percentage. That's why no need to worry about that one. And one more last feature for this that is called academizer. So this is a very simple feature. Instead of that, we can use paraphraser also. Maybe the sentences we can write like in academic style. So let us assume you can take one example. The results of the study are pretty good. Then we have these many possibilities. The results of the study are, even we can use for a manuscript also. So suppose if you use paraphraser also, still we are getting some plagiarism. We'll try to use this academizer, and the sentences also very simple and concise, and anyone can understand. You can see in conclusion the results obtained in day are in the with something. It's very good English also. We can use for that one, but not that much advantage. But if you want, you can go for an academic style to write something. We can utilize this one. So finally, these are the important features provided by the Writeful with free of cost. You can utilize this one. So based on that, we can make efficient manuscript writing for submission to the reputed or indexed journals. Maybe same thing if you are looking for submitting proposal to the funding, we can make properly by using these tools. And even we can add in for this Microsoft Word also. Instead of using web page, we can go for Microsoft Word also. So just we can add Writeful in the Microsoft Word instead of going each and every time. So we can use for Microsoft Word. For that, you can go to the web page writeful.com, and we have download for Windows or download for Mac. So let us assume if we click download for Windows, so it will download the software. So even I have tried, but I'm not executed any demo. So just it will downloaded, it is under progress, and finally installation successfully completed. And in search button, just you can type the word, and when you open, you can find this on the home tab, W, Writeful, like this. You can see the Writeful, and you can find this. And here all the features, whatever features provided by the Writeful, open Writeful. If you click, then it will generate all the features, or it will display all the features provided by this open tool. And whichever feature required for you for your manuscript, or maybe proposal submission to the funding, etc., or maybe report generating for the thesis or project, etc., whatever it may be required from the user side. So you can click and you can utilize this one. So this is add-in for the Microsoft Word home tab. So this is also a very important feature. Suppose if you're not able to do, you can go to the web page, and there only you can execute. Based on that, you can try to get the advantage, whatever features are provided by the Writeful. And if you want complete information, or if you want some of the other features of the demos of Writeful, you can go to this YouTube channel, Writeful YouTube channel, and there we have so many videos. You can find a lot of information. Suppose if you are not able to add in Writeful for your Word, you can go to this Writeful YouTube channel. There we have a video how to add in Writeful to the Word document, or how to add in Writeful to the Word document of Windows maybe 7 or maybe Windows 11 or maybe some other operating system. Like that, we have various videos available. You can watch that video. Based on that, you can proceed the installation, or maybe other supporting features also of Writeful you can find from this YouTube channel. Based on that, you can go ahead for the as per your requirement. So I hope you understood what the features provided by the Writeful with demonstration I have explained. And maybe after the session, or whenever you are free, just you try to open and you try to execute. You can find it's very interesting only. I already told there's no not required any technical skills or etc. Just copy paste work only we are doing. But we should have some data like manuscript or some other data. Based on that, we can use this tool. And one more very important tool, that is called Quillbot. So
Raised hand, sir. Santosh Madhav. Sir, Santosh Madhav, sir, do you have any questions, sir?
Sir, 1 second, sir, if you don't mind, any questions you can put in the chat box at the end of the session. I will check it, sir,
Yes,
because
sir.
we have
Sir,
very
okay, sir. Okay, sir. Sir,
I
Madhav,
have
sir, if you
very
have any, please post in chat box, sir.
otherwise I'll
Sir,
provide mail ID. Yeah,
you can continue, sir.
because I have very less time. Again, 12
Yes,
o'clock
sir,
I
yes,
have
sir,
to.
yes, sir. I understand, sir. I understand, sir.
If possible, we'll see in future also. Yeah. So
Okay, sir.
you can post in the chat box, or maybe I'll share the mail ID later. You can send. Yeah. When you come to the one more important, what we can call it as a AI tool, that is called Quillbot. So here we have, these are the tools: Paraphraser, that is similar to Writeful; Grammar Checker, this is also very important; and Quillbot Flow. You can find the highlights, because this is very important. Because when you submit papers to the elsewhere, they will expect highlights also from from the authors. So even after publishing that paper in the website also, they will provide the graphical chart, graphical representation of the manuscript. That means methodology followed by highlights, all those things. Such type of things, this is very useful. Quillboard flow, I will show one example also. Plagiarism checker also, this is one additional feature when compared to the Brightful. In Brightful we don't have any plagiarism checker feature. So when I'm talking about free, so maybe when you go for premium, maybe you can find, because I don't have any premium for this Brightful what I have covered so far. Maybe if you go inside, maybe you can find, but not required, because why we have free open sources, why we have to go for premium. So yeah, so here we have plagiarism checker is one additional feature, and Quillboard flow that I'll show. Grammar checker also good. If you have any grammatical mistakes also, we can rectify this one. And also summarizer, this is also very, very important. So summary of the entire document or text, what we are providing for that also. Translator, we have, this is also one of the additional feature in this Quillboard. So we can translate from one language to other language. And citation generator, this is also one of the additional feature when compared to the Brightful what I have covered in the previous slides. So few additional features are incorporated in this Quillboard. So maybe this is one of the best thing. And of course, if you have, we are using commonly Turnitin, but all the organizations are not providing login credentials for this Turnitin for plagiarism checker. So such type of scenarios, you can go ahead with this plagiarism checker. Suppose if you have the Turnitin plagiarism checker with free of cost, then no need to depends on this AI tools. Directly we can use Turnitin. That is the best tool or maybe software that is useful for plagiarism checker. Even if you take universities or IITs also, they are using that one. So I'm talking about worst case. Best case, if you have, go ahead. If you don't have, then you can utilize this plagiarism checker. Citation generator also very, very important. This is also very, very important. I will show examples or demo. And summarizer, translator also, if required, we can go ahead with. Translator means some of the manuscript they are expecting in the French language or Japanese language, or maybe UK English or USA, such type of translators, if required, then we can go for this one. But for us, not required. Maybe if anyone looking for some journals require only in that language only, maybe Chinese or Japanese, such type of things, we require this translator. Or maybe if you download any manuscript from the Chinese journal that is in Chinese language, then if you want to translate our language for literature survey purpose, then we can use this type of translators. So these are the features provided by this Quillboard. It's very, very important tool like Brightful only. So some of the additional features are incorporated in this tool. Based on that, we can enhance, or based on that, we can explore for our research article and manuscripts. So here I will try to explain this paraphraser, or maybe paraphrasing, that we already covered in Brightful also. So here also we have this tool. What we will try to do is, so just you can click this one. So paraphraser, when you click this button, it will generate, so it will display like this. Please paste text like that, or maybe upload the document. We can upload the Word document or any other document, maybe PDF, etc. So suppose if we have text, maybe we can copy paste also. Just you can click paraphrase based on. But here we have some additional features. So that features are this one. So these features are much better than Brightful. There we have three features only: low, medium, high, for making the paraphrasing. But here we have more features like standard, fluency, formal, academic, simple, creativity, expand, shorten, custom. So many features are there. So you can try to generate whichever feature we required in that format. We can generate it accordingly. We'll try to minimize more plagiarism when compared to the Brightful, because in Brightful also we can minimize. But here we have so many other additional sub features for this paraphraser or paraphrasing. So, but whereas in Brightful we have only 3 options. So, but here we have so many other features also. We'll try to use any one. Maybe creativity, you will get much better sentences. You can see here whatever I have used. So some copy pasted, some abstract something here. So you can see the paraphraser tool generated, or feature generated the text. Here you can see a little bit good English, and also creativity also there. That means it's like more sentences are framed properly. Based on that, we can minimize the plagiarism also. So this is the, so you can see medical images are used in image processing. Same thing here, simple English. So here I have chosen simple English. So simple paraphraser option. Then I got this. So actually this is 200 words. So it generated to 235 words. Suppose if you want to go for exactly 200 words or 230, 150, because when you submit some of the journals abstract, So maximum number of votes should be 300 or 250, or the conclusion should be in 150 votes. Such type of things also we have while submitting the papers to the general. These are the instructions provided in the author's guidelines. So such type of things also we can handle AI tools, that we will see later. Even by using ChatGPT, we'll try to make it as like this. Suppose I have 500 words document, I want to make it as 200 because the abstract should be maximum 200 words as per the instructions provided by the journal. Then we can use that one. So just copy paste in the ChatGPT. I hope no need to discuss in detail about ChatGPT. Just I'm telling orally. Just copy paste in the ChatGPT 500 words. Just so try to generate a report with less than 200 or 250 words. Like that, if you say type sentence at end of the data, then it will generate less than 200 words, maybe 200 or 190 or 180, like that. So such type of things we can utilize by using ChatGPT also. There we can specify, because we have option to specify how many number of keywords we require maximum, or maybe exactly. Based on that, it will generate the document, or maybe data, or maybe paragraphs that we can submit for the conclusion or abstract. So there only we have constraint, especially abstract we have constraint like less than 300 words, like that. Conclusion also we have constraint like less than 150 or 200 words. Such type of scenarios we can utilize that ChatGPT. There we can specify explicitly, generate the generate the document or generate the paraphrase less than 200 words, like that. If you type some keywords, it will display automatically the content with less than 200 or 250 keywords. So anyhow, that also I have one demo that I will show later. Even shortened format also, you can see here in the simple 200 words. After making paraphrasing tool, we got 235 words, but I want to make it still less, because I already told you, while you are submitting to the conclusion abstract to the journal, it should be less. Then this is the actual 200 words that I want to try to make it as shortened. So 144 words only. So less than 200 is fine. Even 140, 150 also, there is no issue. But more than 200 only, you'll get comment during review time. So your abstract not meets the guidelines of our journal policy. Something you will get from the EAC or maybe reviewers. So reviewers in general, they won't give such comments, but that you will get from the EAC, editor in chief. So here, if you want to make it as shortened form, that means in less than highlight feature for this will same content, so with 144 words only. So obviously we can consider for the abstract or maybe conclusion, depends on the requirement. And one more thing is here, Quillboard flow. I already told you this is also one of the additional feature when compared to the Writeful. Just you can use this Quillboard flow. Just we click and you can type some title. Let us assume machine learning. So when you type machine learning, you will get introduction and types of machine learning. And especially this is very useful while writing introduction to the manuscript. In manuscript, we require introduction. There, if you want to write something about machine learning or something about healthcare or something about recommendation system using machine learning or something about unsupervised learning, then we can use this Quillboard flow and it will generate automatically the complete information what we are, just like it generate an SCA. So you can see it is generate an SCA. So based on that, we can utilize for our manuscript. So with less plagiarism. Suppose again, whatever content it is generated, suppose if you have plagiarism, again you try to go for other feature that's called paraphrasing. Here only we can do some plus or minus. Take this data and put in that future, or take that data you can put in this future. Somewhere we can do manipulation. We'll try to minimize, and the content meaning is same, but we can minimize the content or we can minimize the plagiarism. So this is also very interesting tool. So Quillboard flow. This is like a chart GPT feature only. So there, if you type machine learning, there you will get entire thing about machine learning ChatGPT. Same thing here, but you will get clearly. So introduction followed by applications, followed by maybe let us assume evaluation measures, like that. You can find so many interesting facts. So if you scroll down, you can find here. If you scroll down, you can find all the things generated by this Quillboard flow. And plagiarism checker, but in Quillboard flow for free of cost, we can generate maximum 20 pages only. So otherwise we have to go for premium. Once if we exceeded, we have to go for premium. I already told you, if you don't have future of Turnitin, or if you don't have opportunity, if you don't have Turnitin future, or maybe you don't have opportunity to do with Turnitin, then you can go for this Quillboard plagiarism. Otherwise, no need to go for this one. Suppose if you don't have any other softwares for checking plagiarism, then you can go for Quillboard. 20 pages only maximum for free of cost. After that, we have to take the premium. So let us assume something I have copy pasted here. So after that, if we click this button, please check the, check the plagiarism. We have one button here. After checking plagiarism button, so he has a scanning completed. So view report, just you can click the view reports. In plagiarism also, sorry, in Turnitin also same thing. After submitting, it will scan, then it will display the report. Or if you click the view report or generate report, then we can see the plagiarism report. Same thing here also, just you can click the view report and we can find the similarity identical 100%, because I have copy pasted the document that is available in the Google. That's why I got identical 100%. So you can see entire data what I have copy pasted. So that is from the Google only. That's why I got 100% similarity. So that means everything copy pasted. So that's why we got highlighting entire data. So one scan is completed, the score is 100%. So because maximum 19 pages, still I have, sorry, 20 pages, still I have 19 pages left. I'm trying one more paper here. I'm trying to copy paste some data. I'm trying to upload one more document. So after that, I got 47.5% score. Even Turnitin also you can see same format only. So here view report, just you can click the view report and finally you can find it. So these are the content copy pasted. Because of that reason we got so 47.5% matching and identical 7.4. So like that we can find the plagiarism report also, so by using this tool. So next, one more additional feature is how to generate accurate citation with free of cost. So what we have to do is here, just you can click citation generator. Of course, so many other citation generators also we have, that I'll try to show. But this, in this Skillboard we have citation generator also, that feature also we can utilize. So just you can copy paste your article title, or you can copy paste DOI number. So because whenever if I go for any article, obviously we have DOI number. So or you can copy paste your title, just you can click the site. So I copy pasted my article only DOI paper, just I have copy pasted DOI, just you can click the site button. So I got generation. So this is my article. Yesterday also I have shown this article. So Somsekhar J and Ishwar Reddy surname, professor of JNTU. So segmentation of computers and electrical engineering, and so 2015. So Elsevier journal paper. So displayed automatically. This is actual correct citation only. So maybe format may be different. It may vary journal to journal, but this is the final conclusion. So this we can consider. Suppose if you want to go for format as per the journal norms, we can do that also. That also I will show later by using that online tools. It may vary some IEEE to Elsevier like that. So that we also will see. So finally, citation generated without searching, just you can copy paste, automatically citation generated. Just you can copy paste that in the references if you are using for the somewhere in the journal paper. So here again I have typed one more DOI. So here it generated. So here full citation, and Somsekhar, Ramesh, Ramu, Dilip Kumar Reddy sir, Ishwar Reddy sir, Ching Holai from Taiwan. So entire thing data in brief, there is also Elsevier journal, so generated. So this we can copy paste for our references, or maybe wherever required. Or I have typed a title instead of entering the DOI. I have typed the title, and just if you click this one, so it will generate the obviously entire citation, full citation. So my name and Ishwar Reddy sir, and title, name of the journal, entire thing is available, published in 2017. So this is also one of the citation generator, is one of the important feature for this Skillboard that we can utilize without any paying money. It's free of cost only. So one more advantage for the summarize. So because if you have huge data, if you want to summarize, so we can summarize by using this Skillboard. Just you can use the summarize button and copy paste the content. You can make it as a summary of this entire thing. So this is a summary of entire. So here I have copy paste, let us assume around 377 words. So after summary, you can find less only, maybe 100 or less than 100 only. Just we can see the summary, because sometimes we have to make the summary also. Maybe if you have 200 words, I want to make it as 20 words, etc. So such type of scenarios we can use this one. And the grammar and writing done. So you can go for Trinta. This is also very good for grammar and writing. So we can minimize the plagiarism. And paper type also very useful free tool for academic writing. So in paper we have to go for essay generator. We can generate essay. This is one additional feature. Plagiarism, anyhow we discussed it. Grammar checker we discussed. Citation also we have discussed. Suppose if I want to type something machine learning application, so we can generate essay. So of course in ChatGPT also we can utilize this one. Based on that we can generate essay. So but this two also we can utilize for that. And these are the additional citation generator tools. One is ByMe, so BibMe, so Citation Mission, NightCite, etc. So these are the additional tools which will respect to journals. So if you go for BibMe, so here we can create a citations. So same thing here, we have options here. We have to create for a citation for website or book or journal. So based on that we can choose. Suppose if I have chosen journal, just you can enter the title or DOI, because whatever tool I have explained previously, that is called Quillboard. There we don't have this option website or book like that. So here we have so many options: website, book, journal, or maybe other options also we have. If we click this more option, so let us assume you can type a title or DOI. Based on that it will generate. So just I have typed the title, then automatically generated. Same thing here, you can see the citations. So the advantage here, we have so options, not only for journals, even textbooks also, web pages also, we can create citations here. And this is a citation what created by this tool, and based on that I got, this is a paper published in Elsevier, and it's matching exactly complete information displayed by the tool. And citation mission also, we have one tool. By using that we can generate title, so which is also similar to the previous one. But here we have one more important tool for that is called THRIX tricks. So this is very interesting tool. In this tool we can generate the citations as per the requirement. So maybe IEEE journal or maybe conference citations format is different, and maybe biomedical central, there is a Springer journal, that is a different format, or maybe some AIP. Here you can find all the journal list. So just you can select the citation what we have provided and click this one of the option. It will create the citation according to that journal or maybe conference or maybe respect to publishers format. So this is very interesting tool. So here the advantage of this tool is we can generate the citation as per the requirement or as per the policies of the journal. So some of the recently we submitted one paper and accepted by SCA journal. So there we have name of the authors, no title also, just volume and issue and year, pages. So no need to mention title also. That is CSIR journal actually. So like such type of formats also available. So in that case we can choose that CSIR, maybe the journal name, or maybe other journal, you will get that citation. So that means name of the authors, not required title of the paper also, just volume and issue, pages followed by year. So that is the citation. That means title is nowhere available required for that type of journals. So that type of things, if we required, we can choose that option. Based on that we can generate the title. So just we can highlight the citation whatever we are providing, and we can highlight that one, and you can choose any one of the options here, either IEEE, Elsevier, Springer, and it will generate the citations as per the format. You can check it after the session if you time. So you can do these tools. You have to do experiment so that you can find so many interesting insights of the tools. So this site is thrix.ai. So from this we can find interesting features of this. And this is automatic formatting citation, that is called typeset. So in this typeset we have to enter the contributions, volume, all those things. After entering only it will generate the citation. So that is called a typeset tool. And here also we have options. You can choose the journal also according to the format, that is called size space, SCA space. So by using that tool we can, this is similar to previous one, THRIX, what we have discussed, that tool only. But here also we have, suppose if we click Elsevier, it will generate the citation as per the Elsevier format. So IEEE citation generator. So just we have to enter the details. So based on that, it will generate the citation in the IEEE format. Because otherwise you will get rejection. Rejection means you will get comment. So the citations are not in the as per the journal guidelines like that. And we have few more AI citation generators, but not required all those things, but still we have so many citation generators. But whatever I have explained, that is much sufficient, because we have to generate as per the journal guidelines also, that THR ethics also we have, and other tools also we have discussed. By using that, we can generate. And article summary generators, we have Quillboard, that we have already discussed, that is fine. Still, if you want, other tools also available, so based on that we can generate the article summary. But Quillboard we already discussed, that is much sufficient. But if you want to go for other AI tools also, we can use these AI tools to generate the article summary. And the reference from this, I got these AI tools. ChatGPT, of course, most of them knows ChatGPT. No need to explain in detail, even time also very less. So here we know what is ChatGPT and how it is different from Google also. So here one thing, whenever if you are making any article, these are the things mandatory: abstract, introduction, literature, survey, problem, proposed article, I mean proposed methodology or proposed results, etc. So what we will try to do is, so suppose try to copy some data here in ChatGPT, and here you can include the question, can you provide suitable title for the abstract? Suppose, of course, we have discussed some other tools also for generating title. Suppose if you want to use ChatGPT, just copy paste the abstract or whatever data you have, and just you can write end of the sentence, can you provide suitable title for the abstract? So then it will provide like this. So ChatGPT suggested title. So finally, we required manual assistance. Based on that, we can find less. But if you want to use ChatGPT, just copy paste and end of the a paragraph or maybe data, just you can include, can you provide the suitable title by the abstract? You can then automatically ChatGPT will generate the title. And if you want some abstract for some title, let us say some abstract for machine learning recommendation system, then it will provide complete abstract. It will provide. So, and here keywords also it will provide. That is the highlight advantage of this ChatGPT. After that, we can decide whether it's suitable perfectly. If not anything, we have to modify. Even highlights, keywords also provided. You can see the keywords. Just I have asked the question, abstract for machine learning for product recommendation system. So it generated complete abstract along with some of the keywords, because keywords also we have to keep while submitting manuscript to the journal. That also generated by this one. So here also same thing. Suppose here if you want to reduce the content to maybe 200 words or less than 200 words, we can use this one. So just I have asked the question, try reduce the following to less than 200 to 50 words. You can see here, just I have asked the question, reduce the following to less than 250 words. So this is the entire content. So this content I want less than 250 words. So that's why we got two options, two responses, response 1, response 2. Whichever response you want, you can consider. So you can go through that. Based on that, you can decide which response is much suitable for you as per the convenience, or as per your requirement, you can choose. So finally, this response I'm happy, so that we got 170 words. Actually, the data what I have copy pasted 250 words, but I reduced it to less than 200 words. So this content included all the all the keywords what I required. So based on that, I can consider for the abstract or conclusion. So similarly here also we can generate titles also. So suggest a very catchy research topic for the above data. I have copy pasted some data, maybe methodology, abstract, all those things. Just I have asked, it's just like chatbot, just like a normal conversation tool. So just you can ask a question, suggest a very catchy title. Then I got the suitable title. Suppose I'm not happy with this title, again just you can type the keyword continue. Again you will get one more title. Still, if you are not happy, you can do one more continue, then you will get whichever title you are. So or maybe if you want more sessions, just you can type more sessions, we'll get so many titles here. So based on that, we can make so many titles, whichever comfortable, or maybe whichever much suitable to the manuscript, you can consider. So finally here you have one very important thing is, you are the expert for your manuscript. ChatGPT or maybe other AI tools are just helpful. So but we can consider, and don't depend 100% based on the tool generated content. So you have to review it, and finally you can consider whichever data or whichever manuscript information we require. That only we can consider before submitting to the journal, or maybe any research proposal to the funding agencies. And we have alternative ChatGPT researchers, other tools also. We have so many other tools also available. And we have Grammarly. I think yesterday Muralidharan sir also explained about this Grammarly tool. Of course, still anything is pending, sir will explain about this. And literature review made easy. So it time permits, you can go through this one. I don't have time because 12 o'clock I have one more session. Lit maps, you can use this lit maps for literature review made easy. It's a very, very interesting tool. You can check it and you can find the article with cited by other authors also, all those things. You can find very, very interesting seed map also, all those things you can find this lit maps tool. Seed map also you can find. It's very, very interesting map, and you can find a lot of insights from this literature survey lit maps tool. So you can go through that in free time. It's very interesting tool. And if you want what is the meaning of seed map and how it generate all those things, there we have video also. You can click this one, you can find interesting fact about lit map, seed map video also. Lit maps, seed map, how to generate. Just you can click this video, you can find interesting facts about that, or insights of the seed map. So we have so many literature survey databases already. Day 2, I think Raidu sir covered all those things. So, and this to do IST. So this is just for like a, what we can call it as a task management. You can use this also. So maybe you can put the task and you can see the status also. Whenever complete, you can update based on that. You can go for further. So this is also very interesting tool. You can see, and papers all. So there also we have so many options. Thesis generator, citation, so many things are there. You can check it this also. Turnitin, I think, and Genie AI tool. But here the problem is we have to pay money only up to a certain number of words or number of pages. It's free of cost. Otherwise, we have to pay money. We have to take premium. But it's a very, very interesting tool, and which is much better than ChatGPT. You can check it, the Genie AI tool, and entire for research it's very useful. But premium, if we take, it's good. Otherwise, we have limited access only. That's the problem. So I try to thought, but no time. Just you can see the so many powerful features from Genie AI tool. So auto pre-page rewrite, chart your PDF, outlet builder, generator from your file. So many features are there. Just you can go through this in free time. Just I'm skipping this tool. Later also you can see. Yeah. So even you can make like this document. It will generate document also. That is the highlight of this Genie AI tool. It will make complete document only for each topic. It will display the content also. So if you go for further, resources, or if you want to explore more about these AI tools, I will show some resources. So one is research in the age of AI, the ultimate guide to using AI tools. Vishal Shukla, you can go through this textbook. You can find a lot of insights of the AI tools, or you can go through this one, ChatGPT, how to use J. Chandran M. So this is also text. You can see the textbooks also available for using AI tools for the research. You can, I think 250 rupees something only, that one in Amazon Prime. Sorry, not Amazon Prime. In e-commerce Amazon website, you can give order this textbook also 250 rupees, or maybe you can read in online also. You can check it PDF. And this is very, very interesting article published in elsewhere in this year only. Use AI in scientific paper writing. You can go through this article. You can download this article also. You can find a lot of insights from this paper, how to use AI for scientific paper writing. That is published in Elsevier journal only. So around 10 pages, I think. You can find a lot of interesting features about AI tools for research. And this is not required. So that was my talk. So I thought still some of the tools not able to provide demos. Thank you for organizers for providing the opportunity to all departments. So if you have any query, just you can send to my mail ID, because I have a session in 2 minutes to my PhD students. Just I'll provide the mail ID. If you have any queries, you can send to my mail ID. We have pre-PhD classes for PhD student course.
Sir, hello.
Yeah. I have provided
Sir.
mail ID. Sir, if you have
Yes,
any,
sir. Yes.
please send to mail ID. So thank you for the opportunity. So thank you, sir. I'm leaving, sir. I have class enough.
Yes, sir. Thanks a lot for coming over here and explaining about various huge number of research tools for our audience. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, welcome.
And we are very fortunate enough to have you for the session.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank
Thanks
you,
a
sir.
lot.
Thank
Sir.
you all. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. So, dear audience, the first part of today's session is just now completed by Dr. J. Somashekar. And now we are moving to the second part of the today's session. and the presenter will be myself, that is Dr. Muralidhar Kurni, Associate Professor, Head, Department of CSC and Allied Branches, Anantalakshmi Institute of Technology and Sciences, Anantapuram. So my session will start right now. So now I'm going to share my screen. Narhare, is my screen available? Is my screen available?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah. So this is the topic for today, bibliography tools. So as usual, as like my previous presentation, no more slides. This is the only slide just to show the topic for today's session. So with this slide, I'm going to end this PowerPoint show. So let us go in live, and I will explain how to add bibliographies for our manuscripts. So before going to see the bibliography tools, so generally we need to know what is a bibliography, or sometimes we call it as references. Actually, I have worked with multiple publishers, and some publishers will ask me to add bibliography at the end of each publication or end of each chapter. Some publishers will ask me to add references. For example, you take Springer. When I published my 3 textbooks with Springer, says that to add references. Or if you go for IEEE also asked me to add references. But for surprise, when you go to this Oxford publisher, recently I'm working with this Oxford publisher for one more textbook, and these people asked me to write to add bibliography at the end of the chapter. So I'm somewhat confused. So what are these references? Somebody is saying to add references, and somebody is asking me to add bibliography. And I wonder, maybe some other publisher may ask me to add both references and bibliography. So now this is a big question for me. So let us get a clear-cut idea about what is meant by bibliography or what is meant by references. So always we have a Google to answer anything. So I also asked Google. So let me find out the differences between references and bibliography. So see here, this is the answer given by the Google. Google says that I have given a query, references versus bibliography. Google says that a reference list contains works that specifically support the ideas, claims, and concepts in a paper. That is the reference. And coming to bibliography, a bibliography provides works for background or further reading and may include descriptive notes. So after seeing this, so let us try to differentiate first what is a reference and what is a bibliography, and later we will try to summarize. We'll try to find the similarities between reference and bibliography. So first, let's see the difference. So what is a reference means? A reference is one from which you are taking something. For example, you take a paper, you take some published paper by some publisher, and you are reading that paper and you are taking something from the paper, and that what you have taken, you are going to represent in your new manuscript. That means in the published paper, there is some formula, there is some logic, there is some concept, there is some diagram, there is some result. So like this, the existing paper may contain many things. So now you are taking something from that paper and you are using in your new manuscript. Now from which you are taking, that means the published paper is called as a reference, or sometimes it is called as some people may call this a base paper. So whenever you are writing a new manuscript, you will take many things. Some people, sometimes we need to take the concepts, sometimes we need to take the logics, sometimes we code the results, sometimes we mention some algorithms which are existing. So all these existing, from which you are taking something and refer and mentioning in your paper, in your new paper, those are called as references. Now, what is bibliography? So when you say bibliography, means you have written something in your paper, you have written something, and if the reader of your paper want to know more about that thing, you have written a concept in your paper, or written some formula in your paper, or some logic in your paper, or you have given some diagram, and your paper, generally if you take any manuscript, there will be some page restrictions. That's why we are not able to uh, one second. Video issue కూడా ఉంది. Once again, sorry, we have some technical difficulty. Please wait 1 second. Please bear with us. We have some technical inconveniences in YouTube. We are checking on that. Are it in sharing? Yes, we are done with the technical issue with the YouTube. So those who are in login in YouTube can refresh your page. The video will resume. So let us go back. So I'm just explaining you the differences between bibliography and references, right? So bibliography provides you uh, data or something for further reading. That means in your paper you have represented a concept. Due to the page restrictions, you have given only a summary of that concept, and if you are interested and you want to learn more about that, then you can go to the bibliography. That means the thing which is used for further reading is called as bibliography, and the thing which you are using considered both as same. Sometimes, not all the time. Sometimes you may consider both or as same, because if something I'm referencing in my paper, that means that I can refer only a little bit about the existing concept. If the author wants to know more about that reference, he need to go to the bibliography. So both are proportional to each other. I think maybe some mathematical equation I'm trying to form between references and bibliography. So if you have a reference, that may be considered as a bibliography, or if you have a bibliography with you, it can also be considered as a reference, because reference or bibliography at the high level both are providing you some information to use or to read out. To know more, you are going to bibliography. When you read and you want to use that concept in your paper, that becomes a reference. So at the high level, both bibliography as well as references, both are same. So I request my audience to kindly consider the references and bibliography, both are same, because most publishers will ask either one, either references or bibliography, and unfortunately only very few authors will request you to clearly differentiate the list of references and the list of bibliographies. So mostly the research world will consider references and bibliography are almost the same. So this is the discussion about the references and bibliography. Now let us go to the tools. So just now we are passing on these 4 days. We are gone through different tools referred by different resource persons. But before going to show my tool, I need to just mention a note to my audience that whenever you are using AI tools, especially whenever you are using AI tools, everyone knows ChatGPT. Like many other tools are available. Just now, Somasekhar Garu also explained many tools. But be cautious that whenever you are using AI tools, you may get the plagiarism high, because nowadays you take any plagiarism tool, starting from the high standard, turn it into any free available tools on the internet. Every plagiarism tool has an equally AI similarity checker. Every plagiarism tool nowadays contains AI content checker. So try to use these AI tools only to learn, but not to write your manuscripts. If you that is an easy way, using AI tool, ChatGPT or some other ABC. It may very easy for generating some content for your research papers or manuscripts, but be cautious, you will be caught by the similarity checkers. And also there may be plenty of tools available for writing references, how to write a reference. Because if you take the publishers, if you take our publishers, for example, see here, I'm showing on my screen, see here, there is a huge list of reference styles: American Medical Association, American Political Science Association, American Psychological Association 7th edition, American Sociological Association, Chicago Manual of Style 16th edition, 17th edition, Harvard, IEEE, like that. There are more styles. The problem with these references is, or bibliography is, for example, if you take IEEE, IEEE has a different way of mentioning the references or bibliography. The same style which is used by the IEEE may not be accepted by the Springer. That means Springer uses APS style. See here, there is a APS style here, APS style. In this one, American Psychological Association 7th edition. This is used by the Springer. This style is used by the Springer. And IEEE has its own style. And if you go for Oxford, Oxford uses Chicago Manual of Style 17th edition. So like that, different publishers use different styles. Now, the question is, for example, generally what we do is, I'm saying in a general way, if you write a manuscript, in the last, you write some references and you select one publisher. For example, I selected IEEE publisher. So what you do is you manually convert all the references in the format specified by the IEEE. So that will, believe me, this is a very hectic task. You need to mention the author's names, paper names, when it is published, in which journal it is published, what are the page numbers. So like that, there are plenty of things to be included in a single reference. And whenever you are including or whenever writing these references, definitely you need to be very cautious. That means you should not miss even a single comma. That means for in the name between the authors, you should put a comma. Somebody says that put semicolon. Somebody says that write the paper title after the authors. Some publishers say that write the title after writing the journal name. Somebody says that write the volume issue also. Somebody says that write the page numbers first, then write the volume. Some publishers say that write the year after the author's name. Some publishers say that write the year after the page numbers. Like that, you will get very, very disturbed whenever you are moving to different types of references, styles. So is there any option to overcome? That means at any cost, I have spent my great effort and I have formatted my references in, for example, one style. That means IEEE style. Now, with this minimum effort, can I convert this IEEE style references into a Springer style of references? Or later, can we convert the Springer type of references into some Chicago style or some other style? So is there any flexible way? So finally, we need two things. One is you need a tool to format your references as per the publisher specification. Number two, you need to convert these references from one style to the other style. So this is the very huge or hectic task for the researchers. Because as I said, every publisher has its own style of writing the references. So for this, now, so this is a tool. Now if you see my screen, there is a tool available on my screen. This tool is called as an Mendeley. And this Mendeley tool, I have gone through various tools available. Just now, Dr. Somasekhar also mentioned some tools for bibliography and references. I have nearly worked with almost 50 plus tools on this references and bibliography, but I have liked only one, that is Mendeley. So why I like this Mendeley is because this is a tool which formats all your references accurately, very, very, very accurately. I have seen many other tools also, but they also format as per the publisher requirements, but there may be some inconsistencies from one reference to the other reference. So after going to some 50 plus 50 plus tools, I prefer, also I suggest my audience to use Mendeley. Why? Because this Mendeley, now I have used this Mendeley for all my textbooks, for writing all my textbooks, for writing all my manuscripts, for writing all my book chapters. But never and ever there is no inconsistent reference generated by the Mendeley. And whenever you convert one format of reference to the other format by Mendeley also that conversion is also very accurate. That's why I preferred and I suggest you to use Mendeley. So this is one. So before going to use Mendeley for your references or for your bibliography, the main thing is how to find the reference, how to find a reference or how to find a bibliography. See here, just I'm showing you one of my chapter still under production. This is chapter 6 from my forthcoming textbook, IoT for Education. And this chapter actually contains some content. See here, there is some content here, contains some content. So I have written some content here. Now I need to add some references for this content, or I need to add some bibliography to this content. So how to find the right references or how to find the right bibliography? So I show you the general way of finding the references. So for example, now see here, I have a section, subsection in my chapter called as Principles of Intelligent Tutoring Systems. For this section, I want to add some references or bibliography. So how can I find references or bibliography for this particular content? So see here, I selected the text, I have copied it, and I'm going to Google. I'm going to Google and taking a new tab, and see here, I have typed in the Google, and Google has given me some hits. See here. So my keyword is Principles of Intelligent Tutoring Systems. See here, I got one hit from Wiley, and I got some other hits from Semantic Scholar, ResearchGate, and see here, this is some Rand Corporation, something, Arizona State University. So like that, I got many hits for my keyword. So now let us open one by one. So let us open this Wiley online library. So see here, this page is redirected to some published paper. It is a published research paper. This is one page, and second, I try to open some other one, right? This Rand Corporation. So I'm opening this page. This is one, and I'm opening this Arizona State University page also. So I open some other LinkedIn, some other LinkedIn. So like that, I open different URLs. See, one is a page of a standard publisher, that is Wiley. Other is a PDF which I got from online, and other is a web page from one university, and I got a other web page from a LinkedIn. So these are actually four different web pages given by the Google whenever I have given the keyword principles of intelligent tutoring systems. Now, the question is, finally we have four options. Number one research paper I have got, which is published by very reputed publisher Wiley. Number two, I got an online PDF. Number three, I got some website, which is a very renowned popular university's website, which has explaining about the principles of intelligent tutoring systems. And also I got one more page that is of LinkedIn. In this LinkedIn, some expert has explained about the principles. Now these are the four URLs I have. Now the question is, which is the right reference I need to take? Whether I go with the publisher of a standard journal, or I go with some reputed web page, or can I go with the reputed blogs like LinkedIn blogs, or can I take an online available PDF as my reference? So this, we have four MCQs. We have four multiple choices. And the standard way, whenever you want to select any reference or bibliography, is priority one. Priority one, you need to select a research paper from a standard publisher. This is the priority one. If unfortunately there are no references available with journals, then the second thing is you need to select your reference from a very reputed websites. So this is the second priority. So unfortunately you don't have any reputed websites which gives you information about your keyword, then the third option will be blogs written by the standard publishers or bloggers like LinkedIn also you may get some blogs. Or for example, you go some Medium, there is one website blogger called as an Medium. So Medium is also a very standard blog website. So like that, priority one is you need to take the reference or bibliography from a research paper published by a standard publisher. This is priority number one. Number two is from reputed websites, and priority three is reputed bloggers. So these are the three priorities in order wise whenever you want to select a reference for your content. So now here I got a paper. Maybe this paper may not be downloaded because it is a paid, I think. Yes, it may be a paid paper. I need to pay it. Okay, no issue. So I will take some. See here, this is one PDF available in the online. Now I will use this as my reference. I use this as my reference. Now I will use Mendeley. To quote this reference in your research paper. So I'm opening Mendeley, and there is a button called as an add, and I'm going to select on add files, and I'm going to downloads where my paper is saved, and I'm clicking on this. This file is in use. Okay, still it is downloading. So let's wait for some more time. Yes, now it is downloaded. Now I can ask Mendeley to load this paper. Yes. See here, Mendeley has loaded this paper into its own platform, that is R3811. That is a file name. You can see the file name here. It means that Mendeley has loaded this paper. Now click on this. Okay. See here, your paper is loaded into Mendeley. That means your paper, whatever the paper you want to use as a reference, or whatever the PDF you want to use as a reference, now you loaded it into Mendeley. Now, so see here, whenever you want to add this paper as a reference, and as now I told, each reference contains many informations. For example, author's names, title of the manuscript, publisher, who published it, in which volume it is published, or whether this paper is a research paper, or if this paper is a book chapter, or this content is even a book itself, or is it a report, or it is an conference paper, like that. Any reference paper can any of these just mentioned. That means the reference may be a book. See here, in the Mendeley you have different types of references in the book, or book section, or it may be a computer program, or it may be a conference proceeding, or it may be an encyclopedia article, or it may be any video, or a general reference, or it may be some audio book hearing, or it may be a journal article, or it may be a magazine article, or it may be a newspaper article, or it may be a patent report, like television broadcast video, thesis, web page, or you can also refer your working paper as a reference to some other paper, like that. Any one can become a reference for our paper. Now just I have got one reference here. The name is An Intelligent Tutor for Basic Algebra. See here, I think this may be report. See here, the work described in this report was submitted. So this clearly says that this reference is a report. Whatever the reference I want to include here is a report. So in the Mendeley, in the right side box, there are some columns available. You need to fill some of the necessary columns before going to use this paper as a reference. The first one is, you need to tell Mendeley what is this. Just now we confirmed that it is a report, right? So now I need to select a report. Next, after that, you need to type the title of your reference. That means I'm typing here An Intelligent Tutor for Basic Algebra. So I'm typing here. In the next tab, you need to type the authors. So the authors are David MacArthur, or MacArthur is one. After that, you need to press enter. See here, automatically the name has changed as last name to first name to last. And next, you need to type the next author, KATHLWEN. Yes, Z. See here. Observe this one here. It says that whether Kathleen is an institution or organization. If Kathleen is an institution or organization, you need to select this. If not, leave it, just press enter. If Kathleen as an institution or organization, you need to select that particular option, then the name will remain as it is. But whenever you mentioning that Kathleen is an author, then the first names, the last names are automatically adjusted as per the requirement by the Mendeley. You don't need to bother about that. Which is the first name, which is the last name, which needs to first come, which need to come second. Don't need to bother. Just you type the author name, it will adjust as per the citations, that means references requirements. Then you need to type the year for this paper. For example, I'm typing some 2022, for example, and how many pages this report contains. For example, I'm saying 1 to 50 pages, like that. And you need to copy the abstract here. Then you need to type from which this paper has taken the URL. So like that, you need to fill some of the columns. Now, the question rises is, some people may ask, how many papers, for how many columns I need to fill? Rather than filling these columns, it may be easy for me to directly write the information in the paper itself. So what is the use of this Mendeley? Like that, some people may definitely get a doubt. But remember, since this reference which I'm using here is an online available document, but when you download a paper from a right publisher like Wiley or IEEE, whatever it may be, whenever you are purchasing a paper, a research paper from a standard publisher, when you download that paper and whenever you pull this paper into Mendeley, imagine all these columns will automatically fill. That's why in the starting itself, I said that use the research papers as a first priority as references, because that will increase the standard of your manuscript, and also that will help in filling the Mendeley all the columns required for the reference. So like that, whenever you use the research papers from the standard publishers, it will be very easy for you to cite them. So the point need to be noted is, whenever you have the right reference from the right journal from the standard publisher, all these columns, even abstract, author keywords, URLs, DOIs, author names, journal names, year, page number, volume, issue, everything. See here, I'm going to mention this paper as an article. See here, whenever I said the journal article, you need to give the title, you need to give the author names, the journal name, year, volume, issue, pages, abstract, other keywords, everything, DOI ID, everything you need to provide. But only for the papers which are downloaded from the standard journals, all these columns will automatically filled by the Mendeley, and you will feel very free because all the information is done by the Mendeley itself. So once you fill this information, now you can go to the paper, go to your paper, and now you need to refer this in your content, in your text. So you have a reference available with you, and you have included it in Mendeley, and I have supplied some required information to the Mendeley. Now your reference is ready to cite, that means to mention. Cite means to mention in your research paper. Now, how I can mention my research, how I can mention my reference in my research paper? See here, whenever you download this Mendeley software, and this is free software, it is an open access software, anyone can download, you can get it from internet. So once you download this Mendeley, and you can, once you install this Mendeley into your system, automatically in the MS Word you get a new tab or menu called as references. See here, I got a new menu item called as references. In a normal MS Word, you won't find this tab. So I have a tab with named as references. See here, it contains many options. Leave them all. See one option, it is called as an insert citation. That means insert citation means you are going to mention your reference in the paper, in the manuscript. So click here, you got some other message box. In the message box, there is one button called as go to Mendeley. So click on this. So that click has redirected me to the Mendeley. Again, Mendeley is open automatically, and this is our recent reference which we just now added to the Mendeley. That is the intelligent tutor for basic algebra. So now I'm going to click on it. So this is my reference, and see here in the top there are many buttons. See this double quote button, double quote. So this double quote button is called as a side button. So you need to press this, and before going to press this, once recheck or cross check the information which is you have given or which is automatically generated by the Mendeley in the right side tab. Once you are okay with this information, then come back and press the side button. So once I press the side button, see here, the reference which is in Mendeley is now added to your paper. So you may feel that only I got the author names and the year. What about the other details? I have given the paper title, I have given some other publisher, I have given some page numbers, I have given some ID for the paper. Where are they gone? Only author names and year of publication has came here. This information is called as a citation. That means whenever you want to know about the principles of intelligent tutoring systems, you need to refer the reference which is authored by MacArthur and Stash in 2002. Now the question is where this paper available or where this reference is available. This reference is available after all your sections, that means in the reference section. So here you need to have all the references. Now the question is, just now I added this MacArthur paper, but I am not able to find that paper here. There is no MacArthur paper which is published in 2002 in these references. How can I get it? So for that you need to use some other button called as insert bibliography. See here, there is one button called as insert bibliography. Now I'm going to click this button. See here, the paper is added in the references. So you got the full details of the paper, MacArthur, David and Kathleen in 2002, and the paper title is something. And if I have given some other data here, that data will also be included here as per the format. Now see here, the style is Chicago manual style. So the reference which is included here is in the format of Chicago manual style. So you can change this style to any other. There are a number of styles. So you can change this style to any other style you require. So like that. So what we have done, we have searched for one reference in the internet. We have selected one reference. I downloaded that reference. Then I opened Mendeley, and from the Mendeley, I have pulled the reference into Mendeley platform. I opened that reference through Mendeley. I have filled some data in the Mendeley, and I came to my research paper. And first I cited my new reference by clicking on the insert citation button. Then the citation for the reference is added. Then if you want to mention the full reference, then go to the references section, click your mouse pointer under the reference section, go to the MS Word and press the button insert bibliography. Then automatically the citation is mentioned here in a full format, in a full informative format, which we call it as a reference. So like that, we can add references. So in all these things, we need to remember one important thing is, whatever the thing you want to add it as a reference or bibliography, so be sure that the high priority for selecting any reference will be the journal paper published by a standard publisher, that is number one. Or in this place, you can also use any conference proceedings. This is the first priority. In the second priority, use the information as a reference published by the reputed websites. And the third one is the least and third option is you can use the references from bloggers also. So a blog can also be used as a reference or a bibliography, but in the least case. So this is the preference of selecting the references or bibliography. And after that, we have seen how to load it into Mendeley and how Mendeley can able to cite the reference, and also how can I add the bibliography for that particular citation using the same Mendeley tool. So like that, you can use this Mendeley for mentioning the citations and also adding the references, and also you can adding the bibliography also. And whenever you want to convert it into some other style, just see here, just take this button and click on the style which you want. See here, because this contains only very less information, the different styles may not be clearly visible here. So whenever this reference contains full information, that means author names, publisher names, title, journal name, volume, issue, page numbers, year of publication, when this reference contains full details, then whenever you select some other, for example, I select IEEE, automatically it will see here. When I select IEEE, see here, the format is changed. So now I'm moving back to the Chicago 17th edition. See here, this is some different style. When I go for APA, so this is, see here, some different style is changed here. So like that, once you have a reference in your manuscript which is given by the Mendeley, you can change this reference as per your convenient in a single click with the Mendeley. If there is no Mendeley, then you need to use your own hands to type the entire reference. You need to carefully put the commas, semicolons, quotations, what is the first name of the author, where to write, whether I use mention first name first or last name first. Like that, you will end up with a very difficult situation. So I suggest to all my audience to use Mendeley to use for citing the references or bibliography. So with this, I will conclude this session, and I also try to stop the sharing of my screen also.
Participants, do you have any questions? You can ask, or you can even post in chat box.
Hi Dilip sir and Ramu sir. So participants, do you have any queries on today's topic? And Dilip Kumar sir has mentioned some positive feedback. Excellent session, sir. Thank you, Dilip sir. And just now, and also Dilip Kumar sir has given a good message, encouraging message for us. I congratulate to the 5-day FDP on Tools for Excellence conducted by Department of CSC, Ananthalakshmi Technology Sciences and Computer Society of India. Thank you so much, sir, Dilip sir, for your encouraging words. Thanks a lot for the words as well as for your participation also. And
so do you participate?
Okay, yes, do you have any queries? Please, you can type in the chat box or you can directly interact with me. And there is one more positive words from Madhavi ma'am. Nice presentation. Congratulations to all CSC department. Thanks, ma'am. On behalf of the Department of CSC and allied branches, we also thank you all for your participation. And Dilip Kumar sir has mentioned my name. Special thanks to Dr. K. Muralidhar. Excellence workshop. Thank you, sir. But it is a team effort. My team, actually, the thanks should go to my team, to all the members of my team, not only for me. Thank you for your positive words. And also, Sachin Ahankari says that excellent sessions. Thanks for arranging the wonderful session. Thanks, Sachin. And Hussein Saab also has given your presentation very informative and engaging and also wonderful. So thank you, Hussein sir. So audience, please note that the
Sir.
feedback form is readily available in the chat
Sir.
box. And
ఫీడ్బ్యాక్
with
సార్
this
ఒక 2
session,
మినిట్స్ లో పెట్టేస్తా. క్లోజ్ సెషన్ క్లోజ్ అయితేనే పెట్టేస్తా. ఓకే, అయిపోతుంది. క్లోజ్ అయితే పెట్టేస్తా.
with this session, we are going to end the 5 days online national level faculty development program on tools for research excellence, organized by the Department of CSC, Anantalakshmi Institute of Technology and Sciences, Anantapuram, in association with Computer Society of India. So before going to wind up, so once again, as a host of this FDP, I thank all the participants for registering for the FDP and also actively participating in the FDP. So with your support, we are not able to organize this FDP. Name by name, I am going to thank each and every participant for your encouragement and actively participation. And also I need to thank my management and also my principal, my dean of academics, everyone from my host institution who suggested us and also supported us in conducting this 5-day online national level FDP. And name by name, I need to thank each and everyone, starting from my management, my principal, my dean academics, each and everyone in my host institution, all the department HODs, each and every staff in all the departments, the teaching, non-teaching, each and everyone I need to thank for supporting but staying with me in successfully organizing this workshop. And also, especially, I thank my team, my Department of CSC faculty, both teaching and non-teaching, everyone in my department. As a host, as a head of department, I need to thank my team. Without the support of my team, it can't be happen. So name by name, I need to thank all the faculty, all the staff, teaching, non-teaching, everyone in the Department of CSC for supporting me, by staying with me, creating all the technical background things, each and everything required, even the minute things also, for successfully conducting this FDP. For successfully conducting this FDP. So finally, I need to thank each and everyone who has joined through Google Meet. Also, I need to thank the people who joined through YouTube. Everyone, I need to thank for your active participation and patience listening. And once again, thank for your support for all the audience from outside and in the host institution. So with all your support, now we have done with our FDP successfully, and we are going to wind up this session and the FDP also within soon time. Please be patient. Yes. So finally, see you all again soon. Thank you.
Thank you.